Hello, hello, hello again, and welcome. We are going to resume in our reading for the 7 Habits of the Highly Effective Teens. We are going on now to the part 3 of the book, The Public Victory, and we're starting with the chapter on the relationship bank account. It says, the relationship bank account, the stuff that life is made of. One of my favorite quotes, which by the way always makes me feel guilty, is on their deathbed, nobody has ever wished they had spent more time at the office. I've often asked myself, what do they wish they had spent more time doing? I think the answer might be spent more time with the people they love. You see, it's all about relationships, the stuff that life is made of. What's it like to be in a relationship with you? If you had to rate how well you're doing in your most important relationships, how would you score? With your friends, lousy to excellent, 1 to 5. Your siblings, lousy to excellent, 1 to 5. Lousy being 1, excellent being 5. Your parents or guardians, your girlfriend or boyfriend, your teachers. Maybe you're doing pretty well, maybe not. Either way, this chapter is designed to help you improve these key relationships. But before we go there, let's quickly review where we've just come from. In the private victory, we learned about the personal bank account and habits 1, 2, and 3. In the public victory section, we'll learn about the relationship bank account and habits 4, 5, and 6. As we've already discussed, the key to mastering relationships is first mastering yourself, at least to some degree. You don't have to be perfect, you just need to be making progress. Why is success with self so important to success with others? It's because the most important ingredient in any relationship is what you are. As the essayist and philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson put it, who you are speaks so loudly I can't hear what you're saying. If you're struggling in your relationships, you probably don't have to look any further than yourself for the answer. The private victory will help you become independent so that you can say, I am responsible for myself and I can create my own destiny. This is a huge accomplishment. The public victory will help you become interdependent, that is, help you learn to work cooperatively with others so that you can say, I am a team player and I have power and influence with people. This is an even greater accomplishment. The long and short of it is, your ability to get along with others will largely determine how successful you are in your career and your level of personal happiness. Now, back to talking about relationships. Here's a practical way to think about them. I call it the relationship bank account, PBA. Actually, RBA. In an earlier chapter, we spoke about the personal bank account, the PBA, which represents the amount of trust and confidence you have in yourself. Similarly, the RBA represents the amount of trust and confidence you have in each of your relationships. The RBA is very much like a checking account at a bank. You can make deposits and improve the relationship or take withdrawals and weaken it. A strong and healthy relationship is always the result of steady deposits made over a long period. Although there are similarities, the RBA is different from a financial account in 3 ways, as a colleague of mine, Judy Hendricks, once pointed out to me. Number 1, unlike a bank account where you have only 1 or 2 accounts, you have an RBA with everyone you meet. Suppose you come across a new kid in the neighborhood. If you smile and say, hello, you've just opened an account with him. If you ignore him, you've just opened an account as well. Although a negative one, there's no getting around it. Unlike a checking account, once you open an RBA with another person, you can never close it. That's why you can run into a friend you haven't seen in years and pick up right where you left off. Not a dollar is lost. It's also why people hang on to grudges for years. Number 3, In a checking account, $10 is $10. In an RBA, deposits tend to evaporate and withdrawals tend to turn to stone. This means that you need to continually make small deposits into your most important relationships just to keep them in the positive. So, how can you build a relationship or repair a broken one? It's simple, one deposit at a time. It's the same way you'd eat an elephant if you had to, one bite at a time. There's no quick fix. If my relationship with you is $5,000 in the hole, I'll have to make $5,001 worth of deposits to get it back in the positive. I once asked a group of teens, what is the most powerful deposit someone has made into your RBA? These are some of their responses. 1. The steady stream of deposits my family makes that strengthened me. Next one, when a friend, teacher, loved one, or employer takes the time to say, you look nice, or good job. A few words go a long way. Third one, my friends made me a banner on my birthday. Fourth one, bragging about me to others. Fifth one, when I have made mistakes, they forgive, forget, and help and love. Sixth one, my friend told me after I read some poems I wrote that I was brilliant and I should write a book. It was hard to share some of those in the first place. Next one, my mother called from California as well as both of my sisters to wish me a happy birthday before I left for school. Another one, my brother would always take me to hockey games with his friends. Another person, little things. Next, I have 4 really good friends, and just being together as friends and knowing that we're all doing good and are happy keeps me going. Next, whenever Chris says, hi, how are you, Ryan? It makes me feel so uplifted the way he does it. Last one, I had a friend who told me he believed I was very sincere and always myself. It meant a lot that someone would recognize that. As you can see, there are many kinds of deposits, but here are 6 that seem to work every time. Of course, with every deposit, there's an opposite withdrawal. RBA deposits versus RBA withdrawals. RBA deposits keep promises. RBA withdrawals break promises. RBA deposits do small acts of kindness. RBA withdrawals keep to yourself. RBA deposits be loyal. RBA withdrawals gossip and break confidences. RBA deposits listen. RBA withdrawals don't listen. RBA deposits say you're sorry. RBA withdrawals be arrogant. RBA deposits set clear expectations. RBA withdrawals set false expectations. Keeping promises. Sean, I don't want to ask you again. There are trash bags in the trunk of my car from the party the other night. Please throw them away. Okay, Dad. As a carefree teenager, I somehow forgot to empty the trash bags in Dad's Ford, as I said I would because I had a hot date that Saturday afternoon. I'd asked my dad if I could use the Ford, but he said no because it wasn't his car. It was a loaner that his friend at the dealership had arranged for him. But I took it anyways because he was busy and I was sure he wouldn't notice. My date and I had a wonderful time. On the way home, however, I rammed into the back of a car doing 30. No one was seriously hurt, but both cars were practically ruined. I'll never forget the most miserable phone call of my life. Dad, what? I had an accident. You what? Are you okay? I got into a wreck. No one's hurt. In which car? Your car. No. By this time, I was holding the phone 6 inches away, and it still hurt. I had the car towed to the Ford dealership to see if they could salvage it. Since it was Saturday, they told me they wouldn't be able to work on it until Monday. On Monday, my dad received a call from a repair shop The manager said that when his people opened the trunk to repair the car, the smell of rotting garbage, the garbage I forgot to empty, was disgusting. So disgusting that they refused to work on the car. If you thought my dad was mad before, you should have seen him then. For the next several weeks, I lived in the doghouse. It wasn't the crash he was so mad about. He was angry because I had broken 2 promises. I won't take your car, Dad. And don't worry, Dad, I'll take the trash out of the trunk. It was a huge withdrawal, and it took me a long time to rebuild my RBA with my dad again. Keeping small commitments and promises is vital to building trust. You must do what you say you're going to do. If you tell your mom you're going to be home at 11 or that you will do the dishes tonight, then do it and make a deposit. Give out promises sparingly and then do everything you can to keep them. If you find you can't keep a commitment for some reason it happens, then let the other person know why. Little sister, I'm really sorry I can't come to your play tonight. I didn't realize I had a debate meet, but I'll be there tomorrow. If you're genuine and try to keep your promises, people will understand when something interferes. If your RBA with your parents is low, try building it by keeping your commitments, because when your parents trust you, everything goes so much better. But I don't need to tell you what you already know. And that's where we are going to leave today. We're going to pick up at doing small acts of kindness in our next reading. Have a blessed day. Go on to at Menacole Transforms. When I do these readings, I upload them over there on YouTube. So you just go there at the handle Menacole O'Sullivan. You can type my name. My name is here on Facebook. And then you can just go ahead and catch up on whatever reading you want to see or the latest of whatever. I have other stuff that I'll be posting over there that's not over here. But this is my starting point because it's easier. Well, have a lovely day. Wishing you much success and prosperity. And let's make our time count in 2026. God bless. Have a good day.